baby. Yo, we got Heads of State and 12 Hub Podcast collab part 2 because I got to travel. Drew's out of commission. Sean, happy birthday. It was his birthday
Happy
yesterday.
birthday, Sean.
Born day blessings, Playboy.
Yeah, he's eating crab and on a beach somewhere and eating shrimp and lobster, all types of seafood on a beach somewhere right now. He will be back next week. Drew's got to handle some family stuff, so he might jump on later. Though he said he might come through later, but we got a full episode tonight. Kari's back.
Full black pod.
Oh, yeah, almost. Yeah, I might let me rearrange the squares on the screen so I'll be the man in the middle.
You the guy, man.
I'm
just here, man. I'm happy to be on this platform, opposed to just talking about footwear and the weird people that's into it.
Oh God, we missed you the last couple of weeks. I mean, we held it down because, we talked about stuff, but we were just lucky that because there wasn't. I always say there's not much going on in the world of kicks right now, but there's a lot of interesting shit going on in the world of kicks, meaning like change, about the culture and stuff like that. But the rest of the world is still moving, and apparently, and we were just talking about this, but there are I didn't know these people were trans, by the way. Enes Kanter and Royce White are transitioning to women and want to play in the WNBA. And
wait. I'm sorry, sir. Can I preface this, please? Enes Kanter and Royce White are two
transgender.
Well, they're just starting shit online to be cool.
No.
They're committing to the bit, is what you're saying?
No,
they're committing to chopping their
phony,
dicks off.
They're frauds. They're
frauds.
He was an all right player. He was all right. I'll give him
Enes Kanter, yeah.
He could at least score. He couldn't do shit else on the court, but he get you a bucket. And ever since then, he's kind of transitioned to being like a rabble-rouser, like a troublemaker. You're like rabble-rouser. That's some old 1920 shit we saying. But no, and Royce is like, he was a never been. Like, he could play, but he transitioned into like the political space, the Jason Whitlock era, and which is cool. And that thing about the social media, everyone has their own little lane. But this is just, they're just doing this for like clicks, bro. Like, this is not even, to me, it's not even interesting.
Well, Royce is running for Congress or Senate or something like that. He lost 3 times. He ran 3 times, lost 3 times.
Gotta love American politics. Everybody gets a shot.
Yeah, and Enes just kind of jumped on that bandwagon after he got kicked out of the NBA.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to, hey, I can't play in the big leagues, I go overseas, and if that don't work, I hit up Ice Cube and just join the geriatric league. What is
Royce is in the Big 3.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But he played in Canada. You know why he didn't make it in the NBA, right?
He can't fly. He don't like flying.
He gave up millions of dollars to not fly on a plane.
Yeah.
Guy's a fucking loser.
Bro, he's got to have a diagnosed phobia if he's willing to let all that bread go.
Bro,
he wild. He wild. He's a wild dude. Like,
I think he had PTSD or some shit. Like,
he got a lot of issues with him. So
so
a terrorist attack or something. Like, what the hell?
I don't know.
He just got some like Michael Beasley. You remember Michael Beasley, right?
Yeah, Michael Beasley.
He's still kind of like in that same vein of this like super talented. Like Michael Beasley, growing up in our area, I mean, he's one of the best players. Honestly, I tell people this all the time. Pound for pound, he actually might be better than KD, just from a pure basketball sense.
Like, do you still watch him? Because he's still be on social media.
Yeah, he's in the Big 3. I mean, he still be busting like dropping 30. He just, the mental side of it is very tough for him, and he never got diagnosed as a kid. So at 40 now, it's like he's trying to recover from that, and it's tough. But Royce could play though, man. He was a lottery pick, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. I want to say he was in the top. He was top 20. I think.
Yeah, he could play.
Yeah, he's in the top 12. I think he got picked 12 or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Something like that. Like, he could legitimately ball.
Yeah, but he throw it all away. Now he's doing whatever. He's grifting on this political shit. But the controversy really kind of spun into a whole conversation about understanding the WNBA and how they operate, and just major sports in general. Like there's no official rules around transgender people joining leagues, but there are strict rules about people of different. No, there aren't any strict rules. I'm sorry, no, there aren't. We looked this up because I had to do research for this other thing. So you can try out for a team if you're a man or a woman, transgender or not, right?
Okay. Is that across both leagues or just WNBA?
Both leagues, because there was a woman that was drafted in the 1970s to the NBA. Yeah, there was. She never played, but she. I guess she.
Yeah,
man,
she had like mental stigma around it, I believe.
Oh, really? She must have been good though to be able to. But back then they were all cokeheads, and then whatever. So there's that, and then WNBA again. I mean, men don't try to be on the WNBA. What's the point? If you could hoop, you might as well try the NBA. And you can make more money doing Big Three, playing in Europe or wherever. So why would you go to the WNBA? But they don't have strict rules around this, and obviously trans people are kind of in this outlier group that does it work or does not. And they have looser rules around this in Europe. And I know you all seen that man that's running in the Monaco team in the Euro League, right? I think you seen that?
No,
I'm sorry, I sound transphobic by saying this, but that is a man. This dude is jacked, and he is playing. He's averaging like 30 and 20 a night. I'm dead serious in Monaco. Wait, let me show you. Let me show you.
Let's get some content.
Yeah, I didn't see this. So what is his like? I mean, they not allowed him, but like, is he cool with it? Are the other players cool with it? The league's cool with it? The Monaco League?
I didn't get Julie Turto. I don't know. It's a dude though. Let me show you.
I'm not sure how other countries view transgender athletes.
Yeah.
That's not him. Sorry, Mr.
That's a wild cut.
This is the one. That's look at those arms, yo. That's a dude, yo. I don't care what people say.
Let me see his stats. Let me see his stats.
Where the stats?
Show the stats.
Wait, 6'3" French trans player. Here it is. Transgender basketball
21,
player,
20 a night.
21.
Damn.
Oh my God.
I mean, come on now. Like,
that's a dude, yeah. I mean,
why
look,
did they make their way to the WNBA?
That's fake, but yeah, this guy could be in the NBA, man. This lady could be in the in the NBA. They're out there wrecking shop in the female league over here. So I'm pretty sure that this lady right here, your favorite player, Sophie. Hey. She saw that shit on social media. It was like, oh, we don't want that in our league. She's gonna take my spot.
Easily.
Yeah. So that's what that was.
I mean, like, see, and that's the thing about like 2026, 2020 social media era. If you wait a minute, he had 25. Like, come on now. Like
25 games, 500 points, 500 rebounds, 44 assists. I mean, look, 6'3" with those types of muscles and stuff, definitely. I mean,
they putting up Chamberlain numbers on him.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah.
Like, what is the point of like this? Like, what's the point? I don't know. I'm just so over it. Like, what is gained by
21 and 20?
Him or whatever is coming to the WNBA. Like, what is gained by it? What is gained by?
Oh, and is Cantor or Julie here?
Oh, any of them. Like, what are you guys trying to prove? And then you see Clay Travis. I don't know if you saw him, but he's like, I'll give $10,000 for the high school team to beat the WNBA All-Star team.
Oh, yeah,
have you guys seen that one?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that shit it's corny to me, but I guess it's like popular or cool to try to start
a bunch of men could beat women. I mean, look, everybody knows that.
Everyone knows that. That's not.
Yeah. So
you've never heard Caitlin Clark or any of them say, "Yo, I could beat Shea Gilgeous-Alexander." Like, are you kidding me? Like, you never seen Serena Williams say, "Oh yeah, I could beat Pete Sampras or Roger Federer." It's not. That's not a diss. That's not a diss saying you cannot beat them. Mm-hmm. When did it become such a diss to say, "Yo, guy shouldn't be playing with the girl"?
I think the whole trans thing has to do with it, because it's like, It's
It's
a
in the
social.
politics.
Yeah, you get into those politics of it. That's what makes it a thing. And my stance on a lot of this is that trans people should have their own league, but it's not. It's not beneficial because it's like with the bathroom thing, right? Now you have men and women's bathroom, you make a trans bathroom. That's just more money coming out of these businesses to serve a tiny piece of the population. You're talking about 1% of people are trans, 1% of the whole United States. So like other countries have unisex bathrooms. We're not quite there yet. There are unisex bathrooms some places, but like we're too, whatever about it.
Old fashioned is the
Old
best way I can
fashioned.
look at it.
We're too American about that.
Yeah. So
Its own category.
yeah, pretty much, and it's sad because like there's stalls, no. If you're thinking the only reason somebody goes to the bathroom is to try to look up little girl skirts or kidnap you or rape you in the bathroom, you're the one with the
That's
problem.
sick. I'm about to say,
is sick.
you
You
got
have
a
the
sick
problem.
shit.
That's what you're
You
thinking
got some
about
sick
when you
shit
go take
going
the
on
dump.
with you.
It's a hypersexualized culture here in the States.
I know, and you see all that shit.
Very
Like we
much
were just
so.
talking about that to
Very
catch a
much so.
predator shit and everything. Like
I
these
watched
people.
that whole documentary.
Oh, I did not.
You did watch it?
Fill us
Yes,
in,
I
my
did.
brother. Oh, so
What-
can you give us some context before you jump into the topic? We might as well jump in.
Yeah. So I am a child of the internet. I grew up watching EDP445. He was
Okay.
always a controversial, foul-mouthed, crude personality. People watched him for his crazy takes on the Philadelphia Eagles, his I just took a shit in Chipotle, his misogynistic views toward women. But he's an incel. He's 445 pounds.
Ooh.
He's an incel with a loud mouth who caught fire on YouTube. With him being an incel, him attracting the opposite sex was always a challenge. No matter how popular he got on YouTube, he didn't know how to court a woman, besides the fact that he's like an amorphous blob of disgustingness. So,
God damn. I guess he's not on your Kwanzaa list this year.
oh, no, definitely not. He's a child molester. Fuck that guy. But, and I don't even want to say alleged because in the doc, spoiler alert, he openly admits to everything. So, around slightly after the pandemic, 2020, 2021, he was messaging what he thought was a 13-year-old girl in California, his home state of California. And the messages were beyond disgusting. He's sending selfies, he's jacking off, and you could tell he's an incel because you're trying to court a woman, or in this case, a child. It was a decoy, but he was trying to court someone. And you're sending them pictures of your shit. Hey, you want to see something cool? Look, I just took a shit in the toilet. What? Like, why, brother? Like, besides the fact that that's a child, why would you send that to anybody? But long story short, he's displaying intent and is getting sexual. And the decoy is like, hey, my grandmother's going to be gone. I'm baking cupcakes. Please come see me. Now, I'll give EDP the smallest amount of credit. He's like, I shouldn't do this. I know this is wrong. He blocks the girl. She guilt trips him. They're going back and forth on it. Long story short, he decides, hey, I'm going to take my 1 million+ subscriber YouTube ass. I mean, he's seen the Eagles in the Super Bowl. He's done commercials. He's got cars. He's a successful YouTuber. Shit that people kill for. I'm going to take all of that. The money I could be using to be paying a woman of the night to take care of me. I'm going to drive a couple hours to Bakersfield, California to meet up with what I think is a 13-year-old girl for sex. And this was in the wild, wild west of YouTube predator catching. Now YouTube's more refined. If you're going to make predator catching videos, law enforcement has to be involved and certain things have to be edited out and stuff. But man, he shows up, they pull the cameras out on him, and he completely bitches out. This is a guy who would flash his firearms on the camera. He'll say vulgar stuff like, I don't care if a bitch is one. I want some ass. And I'll beat the shit out of anybody who talks about tough guy, big tough guy. Voice quivering, asking this his life over, embarrassed, too fat to run away. So these predator poaching guys, one of them being a guy named Alex Rosen, who was in support of Chud the Builder recently.
That's the guy that worked with what's his name, right?
Gideon. Correct. He confronts him. The video goes super mega ultra viral.
I remember that.
Sure.
Because they approached him and did not have law enforcement involved. EDP, pun intended, walks with this.
Sure.
But at this point, his life is over. You know, even though he didn't face criminal charges, bro, your life is over.
He lost his YouTube, right? You think?
Yeah, he lost his YouTube, was banned from TikTok, this, that, and the third. His life starts spiraling. He's got stage 5 kidney failure. He goes to dialysis. He couldn't keep a job because the minute someone would see him in public, they report him.
Oh yeah.
He tried to legally change his name at one point. And to make it even worse, he kept trying to meet up with minors. Getting caught in stings.
Oh wow.
They caught him twice.
So he got a real issue.
Real issue. Now, the reason he's not behind bars is because Gideon and all the other amateur predator hunters botched these investigations. One of the investigations involved Gideon encouraging a 15-year-old girl from his Discord to lure him actively. Like, completely mishandled. And then the public opinion is, are you doing this to protect kids or are you doing this for clout? EDP should not be a free man right now. Even in the documentary, they interview actual, attorneys, and they're like, because the statute of limitations has not been reached, and EDP's in the documentary retelling all this stuff, they're like, brother, stop making this documentary. You can go to prison still. Like, that's how blatant his crimes are. And yo, bro, like, at this point, it kind of doesn't matter. It does, because predator catching is a major thing. People who have these issues is rampant in this country, let alone across the world. But the man has stage 5 kidney failure. He's got like a year to live.
You think?
I didn't watch the average life expectancy is about 5 years, and his predator sting was about 3-4 years ago. So this man is on borrowed time. So
damn, what was he eating? Because I had
everything.
That's crazy. Your kidneys. I had a kidney issue, but I think it was from dehydration. My kidneys were functioning at 50% when I went to the doctor. They thought I was gonna die, and then like next time I came back, my shit was back up, and I was like, they were like, oh, false alarm.
Yeah, I mean, kidneys not anything to play with. It's the reason why so many dialysis centers in the States.
Yeah.
And then he's at a stage where if he misses treatment, his likelihood of death is in the 60th percentile and higher.
Whew.
So he's on borrowed time, man. But like, if you don't know who EDP is, listeners, that is a fantastic way to learn about him, his legacy. As you can see on the screen, H got the legend himself, Chris Hansen, soon to be played by hottest actor on the planet right now, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Which that trailer was nuts.
Oh, they have a trailer out for this already?
For prime time? Yeah, bro, Robert Pattinson him and Zendaya are going for the
surprised
they in everything.
They should have got Timothy Chalamet.
In every movie, yo.
They should have got Timothy Chalamet. That would have been dope.
I'm surprised they didn't get Robert Pattinson to play Black Panther, goddammit. Like, because he's in everything.
Yeah. I definitely got to check this out. It's out. The documentary's out already.
Yeah, I had a notification set because this guy also did another documentary on the YouTube personality who faked cancer, Boogie2988. He makes great shit, bro. Like
he faked cancer.
Wait.
I like Boogie, man. I used to watch him when he's doing his weight loss.
Yeah, bro. He faked cancer.
Now I'm 45, right? So I'm maybe aged out, but why would I watch someone fake cancer? Like, I don't get like how that's even entertaining. Bro, why not just watch Matlock?
He was down on his luck. He's also, no pun intended, because he's also very large, a big YouTuber who had 4 million subscribers. They used to call him the Mr. Rogers of the internet. And
Mr. Rogers of the internet.
His true personality over the course of his time online started to reveal itself, especially after he had a very messy divorce.
Okay.
And to garner sympathy, he told everyone he had a rare form of blood cancer because of a testosterone hormone he was taking. And like, no one had any suspicion that he was lying. But as he kept making content and detractors started to form and his story started to fall apart, you guys know the left-wing YouTuber Destiny, right? I know who it is.
I don't know if he's left-wing.
Well, Destiny's a character on his own too. But Destiny called him out on it and he denied it up and down. Then evidence piled up.
Mm-hmm.
It got to a point, long story short, he was on a live stream and they said, dude, confirm your cancer diagnosis. It got to a point where YouTubers were coming into the live stream saying, I'll put in 10K towards your treatment. The betting pool ended up getting up to like, yo, 80K, a free trip to Disney. All he had to do was confirm to a non-biased third party, hey, here's my medical records. After saying several times, I'm looking at my medical charts right here. But he had this moral line. I won't reveal my medical records. Dog, we've seen you virtually naked. You've cried on camera. Like he's one of those people whose life is on the internet. It's just documented. So why all of a sudden do you have this one thing you want to hold close to your chest when that dude who made this documentary about Boogie chronicled your life and you told him every medical condition you had. Somehow you neglected to mention you had a rare form of blood cancer. Long story short, he had to admit it that he didn't have it, and he has been a mockery.
Did he lose any
self.
followers then?
Oh yeah,
he lost some, but I'm not gonna lie, it was a boost to his career because he became just as he was popular, hated, but like it was up to that point. I was following that shit on a regular basis. The cancer arc is what they called it. It was nuts.
Cancer arc.
Yeah, he went on an arc where he faked cancer, bro.
Like you said, from my perspective, and that, like you said, I don't follow none of the streamers. I respect. I'm not gonna respect. I don't even know them, right? And it's no diss to them. I hope they make $1 billion. I hope they find a cure for cancer. It's just not in my lane. It doesn't appeal to me. It's almost like Drake, for instance, right? Like I respect the brother. I like some of his music, but his music doesn't move me. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't move me at 45. But then again, Drake's 42, so it's like
you kind of forget that sometimes.
He's 40. He's 40.
Oh,
he's turning 40.
And that's pretty old in rap
in
terms,
October.
Though.
He's turning 40 in October.
Like think about that though, Hugh. That's old in rap terms.
Not really. I mean, Jay and them was 40 for a minute.
It's old in mainstream rap terms.
Well, you got to think that the culture's only been around since 1979. So as long as I've been alive, and I'm 47.
But you got to look at the current generation of kids that consume rap and stuff. You hit 30, you a skeleton to them. You unk. Like you're washed.
100%. That's more the angle I was coming at. Like at 27, 30, you're like, who are like you dead? Like you just like
not really.
You know
like,
what I mean? Like
these younger kids, man. Like my nieces, they're in their tweens and teens. They appreciate the older hip hop. They're listening to 90s hip hop, early 2000s hip hop because their parents were listening. It's like these kids who grew up listening like soul music and the Beatles and Rolling Stones. The music passes down through generations. So like Kari's generation, they're like in the middle, so they didn't really. You couldn't really appreciate the 90s.
33.
Yeah. He didn't grow. Yeah, he was young enough to be exposed to it, but you were like, what? Fucking 2-3 years old?
I think like my first CD I probably owned, not by proxy of an older sibling.
Right.
Was
Get Rich or Die Trying?
Reasonable Doubt. And it's not like I went to go get it because I was 3. It's just one I always remember seeing and listening to. Like Dynasty era, Hove, but yeah, definitely 2000. Like I had Get Rich or Die Trying. I had
2003. Yeah. So
yeah. I had
12,
that kind of
11, 12.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's when I started.
I was 10.
Oh, you're 10. Yeah. So I started listening to hip hop when I was
about 10. Yeah, that's when you start
10.
Really.
Yeah. My sister was a little older. She's 4 years older than me, so she put me on. She would be listening to like Hot 97 and stuff when we was in New York, and taping the mix shows. So I tried to be cool and listen to the shit too.
I was heavy because of my brother into No Limit and Hot Boys.
There you go.
Like I still know what was going on in the 99 and the 2000s, bro.
Mm-hmm. So there's a lot, yeah.
But yeah, like this generation has the benefit of an infinite archive of information. So you got some asterisks. Like people will forget because of cultural relevancy. SZA, Kendrick, Drake, they're all relatively older. These new cats that's coming out, XYZ. Catapult and Little Infant Youngster, bro. Even though I'm only 33, I don't know none of these motherfuckers. Like I don't know these.
Yeah,
Wait, is that a real name? Little Infinite Youngster?
Nah,
Probably.
that's gonna be my stage name when I want to get out
Yo,
of debt.
can I tell you
I'm like,
something?
that's kind of hot. I was like,
That's
Some of
low-key.
these new rappers, yo, that they don't even rap. Like they just say shit and it's terrible and the production and quality's terrible. And some of them brag about how bad they produce music. Like they say, "Oh, I recorded on my phone while I was taking a shit." And then the fucking shit got like 10 million streams. So it's
Not
a
to mention
different.
the advent of AI.
Oh yeah, now that's a thing.
yeah.
Have y'all I mean, I've been listening to that Felix Flexen song. I've been
Bro,
loving that shit.
It's in rotation. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, there you go. And I know
Now I got a
Diud,
heavy diamond chain.
I tried to I tried to put
That's
them
my
on,
shit.
and they was like, "Nah, I can't." But apparently they're saying it's AI, but he's still standing by the whole fact. Even though he leaked the snippet, online before it came out with the tag for the AI software they use still on it. So I sat there, I was like, "Just say." I mean,
Yeah, at this point, brother, just admit it, bro. It's
yeah.
like when a woman
Right.
now, she'll tell you, yo, I got a BBL. A dude will tell you, I went to Turkey. Bro, just say it,
Mm-hmm.
fool. Like, when I first heard Four Bats, I was like, there's no way that's that guy's actual voice, is it?
Is it? I don't know. Is it?
See,
What's that?
to this day, I don't know, but like, that's part of the allure, bro. Like,
I mean, that could be auto tuned easy. I mean, I
Yeah.
know he's singing, but they have to auto tune to pitch it up. Maybe.
Wait, who is this? Four Bats?
Four Bats. He had
Yeah.
like a little run. He's done now.
yeah,
So
he collabed with Drake and Wale. He had a couple viral songs because his voice is that of like someone from the stylistics, but his look
super
is
hot,
like
thugged out. Yeah,
thugged out,
Okay.
black
like
tank,
little.
Oh, I
mouth full
think
of
I know who
gold.
you're
And he
talking.
little.
I see
He
it, I
always
see
wore a
it.
shiesty too. Oh, the
Yeah,
crazy part
shiesty.
about it, he was a collateral damage in the Drake Kendrick beef because when that song came out with Drake on it, it was up, and they were
Man, that
putting
thing was
money
everywhere.
behind him, right? And then everybody started hating on Drake after that, and then like that was just like whew, nobody cared no more about that record because they were so engulfed in the beef, and then it just got lost in the mix of things. Like because Drake wasn't putting out any music, that thing was like and then his time just passed. And now, dude, I know the people who did marketing for him, but they spent a lot of money like getting him in front of those microphones next to garbage cans and shit, doing like on the radar freestyles and getting
Yeah,
him reviewed by every music reviewer.
I
So
was a fan of the dude. I'm not gonna lie.
not that those songs are pretty good.
You know,
But
it kind of makes me think about Baby Keem. Like when that beef
Mm.
stuff happened,
he's good though. I like
he
it.
strategically dipped.
Kim
And
got skills. He one of the
when
people
the
I
beef,
know.
you notice when the beef ended, he dropped Casino recently, and
Album's dope.
he came out clean, bro. He was like, "Why this is going on? I'm not dropping shit."
Smart.
He did this smart. I like Casino
Now,
too.
did you
Good
It's a
record.
good record.
did
Yeah.
you guys see J. Cole sold out 5 straight shows in New York City? Did that
J. Cole?
move the meter? Yeah.
Album still sucks.
I will admit, as a Cole
Here
fan,
we go.
I have not heard the whole album. It's
You
not
didn't
even
sit
because
through
I
the
don't
whole
want
shit.
to. Just didn't. It
You're
didn't make me want to stop my
Hold on,
schedule.
hold on. You're a Cole fan. You didn't listen. I don't like J. Cole for shit. I listened to the whole thing twice.
To be fair,
Uh-huh.
because of my
And it
schedule and
sucks.
ADHD, it's hard for me to listen to a whole album all the way through without being on a road trip or something.
It's
Like
just not good. That's why.
yeah,
Well,
I
it's
can't
just
make that.
I listen to
I'm
all
gonna
3
listen to it
Drake
tonight.
albums. Like I have ADHD too, for the most part.
The reason I didn't listen to all 3 Drake albums is because he dropped 3 albums, and I said, "Brother, I'm not doing this." Manish on the beat, shebang, and that's all you get from me
bang.
for a little bit, right? Like,
It's interesting. I just don't know where music's going, right? Like it's just everything just feels so kind of corny. Not corny, but it just comes and it goes. A lot of it is it's just coming and going.
Yeah.
And
no
but then
staying
again,
power.
like and then again, maybe if I was 13, 14, I'd think differently, right? You know what I mean? Like at 45, maybe it's not meant for me to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's not meant for me to really bang with it. You know what I mean? Because it's just, I don't know. It's just so disposable now. It is super disposable.
I mean, it depends on what comes out, and music has always been. There's always been like disposable music. It just doesn't touch your ears because you go to a record store back. You go to a record
But
store,
what's the
mom
record
and
store
pop.
though, right? Like,
It doesn't matter, but there's a
It's
ton of
streaming
albums.
because
No, I'm
like
just saying there's albums.
because
There's
now, bro, Best Buy doesn't even have a music section anymore.
Well, I'm just saying if you went to the record store back in the day, there'll be albums like just tons of albums, with major label, indie, whatever, and you're not checking for everything. Now you have the option to check for everything whenever. So
Multiple
sure.
choice.
you could, and then you have SoundCloud and YouTube and all these different places to discover old and new music. So
So you have
music
too
is
many
so
options. You're saying.
you have too many options, but it also gives you the opportunity to choose what you want to listen to, and that's why even though the system is rigged, with streams, an artist will never be as popular. Will never. Well, an artist will only be as popular as how many tickets they can sell to a concert now, and all that type of stuff. The money really ain't there when it comes down to it because they keep reinvesting, and the music industry is run off a catalog now. So Michael Jackson, Drake, any big artist, Jay-Z, whoever has owns that catalog makes money. And these new artists, they just invest in them, hope they get one or two records that pop off. So it's a cycle, but like it sucks, and we don't really get the opportunity to kind of discover music like we used to. Because I used to discover music on the radio, like college radio.
Yes.
They don't even have. Do they even have college radio anymore?
I don't think so. We and back home we had Morgan State Radio, strictly hip hop. Right, that's where you would literally, and it came on a 12 o'clock Friday night. So me and my brother would do the first half, tape, go to bed, sleep, tape, wake up, and you might find criminology. Like literally, that's when we first heard criminology. And that shit, you hear it, and you're like, "Yo, this shit is. I've never heard nothing like this before in my life."
I know.
Black Moon was popping. You remember Black? I mean, like college radio. You're right, yo. I mean, like REM was found on college radio. Dave Matthews Band.
Yep.
White bands, black.
They used
bands.
to track that shit. Like, I used to do when I was at Penn State. I used to do the college radio show. I used to run the station before I graduated, at least the hip hop part. And we used to have to report numbers and to these like Hits Daily Double. There was these different things that tracked stuff for the record labels. So we'd send them in these numbers. They'd send us like packages of records. I'd had every album before it came out. I had all the good stuff. And so we played
promos.
Oh yeah, we played whatever we wanted, really, just as long as it was new. But I used to get all these records, and I still got some of them, like these artists you'll never hear of. Like, dog, they used to try to get like when Kobe was rapping, they released like every song of his. I have some shit that it's out there, but like you wouldn't. It wasn't on the album. Like they tested, not test pressing, like promo vinyl.
Sure.
Like he did a song with Tyra. I think it was one of his singles. It's on.
Yeah, he did the song with Tyra. Remember, he performed that at the rookie game in 1997. I think about that. How long ago that was, right? That's like ancient time.
30 years ago, man.
Right. Next year,
man, 30 years. But yeah, like the music was just so different now. But now people have the opportunity to discover for themselves and become their own tastemakers, I guess. That's why kids are so eclectic now. Like my niece listens to everything from like pop music to techno to old school rap or anything that they want. They could just pop it in and listen to it. And
I picked up. I don't know if I had picked up a physical copy or if I saw a post of the freshman class. I said,
didn't know one person, right?
Gun to my head. I couldn't name the first letter of any of their names. Let alone
the new
who
one,
they were.
the 2020. I didn't know none of them. Yeah, I saw that shit, and the freestyle was terrible. I heard
terrible. One of the cats got off. I forgot his name, but
I don't even think rappers can actually freestyle anymore, bro.
They can't.
Like on the radio stuff probably be so rehearsed before they go into that place.
If they even try to rehearse.
Yeah, and then now you really don't have to try with the memification of hip hop and rap culture, bro. It's almost like sometimes the shittier a person is, it's too many hear me outs, bro. Like hear me out, man. Cause catchy though, bro. Cause kind of catchy though. You like, bro.
That's what Sean be, when he be sending them white girls rapping and shit. I'm like, yo, dog, no, this is not like, he's like, yo, she dope. I'm like, no, she's not. She's terrible. Terrible. Why the fuck you sending this shit?
But I guess that does come to your point about like the new age discovery, the generation that's currently going on. You do feel special when something catches your vibe and you like, yo, I think that's why
Right,
so many
right.
stands, because it's so many pieces of shit that when you find the gold nugget, you take pride in it.
That's how I felt when I discovered
Good
Tekashi
point, good
6ix9ine, man. Like, but I was listening to Tekashi before he started. Before what was it? Gouda,
Gummo,
whatever.
Gummo.
Gummo. It's like Gouda, not Gummo. Before Gummo, yeah. I was listening to his records, watching them videos and shit. He's a creative motherfucker. But you know, obviously,
He actually got some. Yeah, he got some something
some
with
records,
him.
man. Yeah, but I mean, I know he went weird and snitch and all that shit, but whatever. It's part of the game. But you got his music was good, man. He was a very creative brother. So
A lot of this
Yeah,
newer generation of
I-
musicians don't know how to, when they get on, because everything is chronically online, to separate their old lifestyle to their new professional career. That's
oh, no,
why we unfortunately got so many people, so many young talented artists getting murdered because they don't take that
they don't know how to
transition.
or murdering
separate
people or murdering
Yeah.
people.
Like they keep,
yeah.
hey, they keeping it too real.
Yeah,
like yo,
yeah.
yo, we trying to like you're 22, bro. Don't you want to like chill
Oh,
for a little? You
man.
get a nice
They're doing
townhouse to
stuff
relax.
seducing the op, meeting up with them, killing them. Yeah, I killed that girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm outside with
Dog,
it.
man. And they tape
But
it.
so-
They doing they riding around town. Like, what's his name? What's the motherfucker in the Bronx? He's in jail right now.
Key Glock.
Key Flock.
Key
Flock.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
He shot somebody. He was wearing a fucking Montclair fucking patent leather with some fucking Amiri jeans and whatever, like literally
the uniform.
Nah, he was wearing some
With a
shit that only
shiesty.
like 10
No,
people
but I'm just
had.
saying
They
I
said
just
it was
got
like
the
a
advance.
Yeah, no, they said the reason why they caught him because they found out like how many people owned that outfit. There was only like you know what I'm saying? Because the jacket was like
They narrowed it down
10 grand
to,
or some shit. And some guy blasting some motherfucker in the front of a bodega in the Bronx. No, it was a barbershop in the Bronx. Why are you walking? You just got signed and you walking around your neighborhood still, like looking for people. It's crazy.
That's that flex. They ain't learned from Ricky, bro. Hey man.
Yeah,
go
well,
to
I
the
was
next
Ricky,
stage of your life before they pull up on you and put holes in you.
Run, Ricky, run.
Yo, run, brother. Like
shout out to Manolo Rose.
Yeah,
made a song called "Run, Ricky, Run." Anyway, Drake did a 20v1. Did y'all watch that shit? The Drake 20v1.
Also, I've heard about Drake recently is that he was he got some golf girl.
Yeah, that's the thing. He did on the
That's the thing.
20v1.
Okay.
So Lena the Plug was on there too. Adam 22's wife.
Adam 22's fucking master.
So they did what was it called? They said wait, wife, pipe, friend or whatever. You know, so
bestie.
So he said he
wife,
pipe,
bestie,
wife, bestie. So he picked the girl that he picked as his bestie is actually a girl I think he knows. I forgot her name though. Jordan, I think. No, Jordan.
Oh, he just gave her like a.
Well, they knew each other.
I think she works for him. To be honest with you, I've seen her around. I've seen her around. So and then they picked that big fat girl from Detroit, and yo, he was smooth as shit. Yo, he's like, you look so nice. I was like, yo, I would have busted out laughing. Now look, I know how to talk to ladies. I ain't gonna lie. I'm smooth. Older women, younger women, big girl, white girl, whatever. But that girl was huge, and I would have giggled a little bit. He was like, "Oh," he held her hand, like, "You look nice." Did you see that shit?
No, he knows her. He said, "I know you."
Follow her. Yeah, he says, "Yeah, I follow you." And he's like, "Don't you have a boyfriend?" And then she was like, "Oh my god, you know who I am?" Yo, this nigga, he's so fucking tapped in. I ain't gonna lie. He is tapped in with the culture. He knew all of them. He was like Lena the Plug. He knew all of them.
I mean, listen, hold up.
He's a rich guy with internet access.
I wouldn't be that engaged with this bullshit. But go ahead, Dayu, go ahead.
More importantly, listen. And like you said, these brothers right here, my brothers, Hugh, Marble, right? They introduced me to Drake before Drake was even Drake. Like before.
Oh yeah, that was.
This was we was damn near babies, right?
2005 when I was
right. This is before even before he is nobody. Anyway, so I never really per se loved his music, but you could respect the professionalism of this guy.
Yeah.
He is a professional. He is actually smart. he's actually probably a cool ass guy to hang out with. Sans the rap shit, right? So him knowing like all this stuff, he just seems to be a very like eclectic thinker, like an intellect in a way. So I wasn't surprised that he knows he's tapped in. I'm more surprised when he does the ignorant shit. Because to me, that's not even him. Like,
does he do ignorant shit though?
Not per se.
He had a song called "Ignorant Shit."
Did he?
Yeah, with Wayne.
Oh no, that was a freestyle. They freestyle over that Jay-Z beat. Yeah. Or whatever. Yeah.
Shout out the Isley Brothers.
I find him to be like the perfect rap superstar for today's time. He's well put together. He's scripted. He's smart. He's engaging. He's funny. I mean, he's an actor by trade, right? He has good melody. Yeah. He is the perfect modern day rap star.
I agree with you.
And that's and I respect that and like that about him. People be thinking I'd be hating on him. No, I just think his music doesn't move me. But who the hell am I? I'm from a different era. You know what I'm saying? I'm from that shit. It's not meant for me. And actually, the funny part is Drake is from my era. Like he'll tell, you know what I mean? Like
he was out in the streets like we were though. Like that, we was out there in the club and shit.
He knows everything from our era. Like he knows that shit.
Oh yeah.
He could probably spit every song it was written backwards. Like he's in the culture. He knows that shit because he's a student of the game. You can actually tell he is a student of the game.
His favorite Jay-Z song is my favorite Jay-Z song. We talked about it.
What song is that?
Lucky Me. So him and Nick were supposed to freestyle over that beat. I got them the beat, and they both wrote to it, but they never did the record. I was so pissed about that because I was like, they were like, yo, it's going to go on his comeback season mixtape. And they just never recorded it. And I was like, why didn't you record that?
Lucky Me is your favorite Hove song?
Yeah. You ever listen to that shit?
Why?
Good. It's just relatable.
Good, yeah.
I like, to me, no, look. When I was younger, I didn't know nothing. Okay. I ain't gonna play like I was like cool or anything like that or did anything. But like I could relate to a lot of the language in that record. And if you listen to it, you know, like you said, niggas see you in the street, pretend to be friendly, but I know any type of success brings envy. Not that I could relate to that because nobody wants to envy. I don't think people envy me per se. But like, I can relate to haters and stuff like that. But also,
sure.
Actually, in college, I was like, I don't know what it is. I guess I carried myself with a little gusto or something like that, where people would hate on me. It's like, who are you? Why do you think you're so cool? I'm like, I don't know, I'm just cool. Like, why are you even asking? You know what I mean? So, you know, but it is just weird. I just kind of just always carry that song with me, and it always makes me like feel better when I listen to it and hear that story that he's telling in that record. I don't know. Even though some of it's relatable, some is not. But
I haven't heard that song probably in a while. But I'm gonna peep it tomorrow. Yeah, I remember the song. It's on Volume 1, right?
Yeah. I used to have that shit on my wall in college. I printed up a big ass poster and put it on my wall. I gotta find that shit somewhere. But I remember like just knowing all the. I do need to get that tatted on my arm somewhere. I'm gonna get that tatted. That's my next tat.
What, Lucky Me?
The whole song, the lyrics.
Whole song.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna peep it. I haven't the whole that song. That shit gonna be
the genius webpage right on the shoulder, bro. That's crazy. Sanskrit.
Back of your mind.
But the thing about the Drake thing, let me ask you this, right? Why
what?
But why is he doing this? Because I don't think he does anything without a plan or an ulterior motive.
It's keeping relevancy. You got why is Hove doing concerts, or why is like you gotta stay relevant, and he taps into the culture like that the 20v1 shit. Like did Kodak Black do one of those? Nobody really gave a fuck. But when Drake does, Drake is too big to be doing 20v1s and some basic bitches, yo. Like Lena the Plug, I mean, yeah, she's a porn star. She's pretty hot, but the whole way he carried himself, you got to watch it. The way he carried himself and the girl that he picked to wife, the goth chick, yo. And it's crazy because when I remember him, the clip is floating around now, but when he did that last interview with Bobby Altoff, that skinny white girl that interviewed him. Yeah. he said that he likes chicks like that, like the goth chick with the all black. And he's like, yeah, 'cause, you know, he said the same thing that he said when he met this girl. And he was just like, the minute he saw this chick, he was like, oh, okay. And then, you know, he instantly just gravitated to her. And I was looking at her, I was like, she would be interesting to like wife up. Like there would be no dull moment. She's always gonna
She'd
be
be
playing
interesting to smash.
that too. Yeah. But it's yeah. Remember we
I ain't
If
talked
that was
never
the
about
had
case,
no Reddit
all of them
crawls
would have been
in my
interesting for
bedroom.
that.
yeah. Remember we talked about last week though, when Kari wasn't here, we were talking about like when you get to a certain point, you've been through not all these women.
Right,
You
yeah.
start looking other directions. Like
Oh, your ass
what
in
do I
that
like?
tame and strange way of thinking. You starting to trying to dabble into the dark arts.
Well, it depends on what you into, but then that's how these guys like look at what Diddy doing and stuff, man. Like that shit was
You
crazy.
probably just get so bored with the game. Yeah.
That runs parallel to the music thing. You start listening to weird shit because you spoiled for choice. You got so many streaming platforms with millions of songs for
Good point.
a $9 a month commitment.
Right.
Hey, brother, I'm
You
about to
just
start
consuming
listening to
anything.
Garth Brooks and whatever the hell, bro. 'Cause I can. You know?
Yeah, but you know that Drake shit that was entertaining.
You have no constraints really, right? No, it was
I
like I said,
say,
Drake he's.
No, go ahead though. My apologies. Go ahead.
No, my bad, bro. No, I was just saying like the Drake thing was so. Man, he's such a good actor. Why does he lean into acting more? Like I'm just
he's gonna do it.
His comedic timing, yo, is top tier. Like you cannot teach that. There's a lot of people who act who just aren't funny. They can act their asses off. They'll do Shakespeare. They'll do all types of things. But the way you can hit a joke and the way he hits it, you know, he could be. If you wrote him the good vehicle, he could be funny. He could be funny.
Whenever he does SNL, it's great.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That why he did the 20v1 to your point is like Drake when he in beef mode. It's like when Drake takes himself very seriously, especially in a field where it's like other people can give him some go. People will say, brother, you come off as corny. But when he relaxes the shoulders, eases the jaw, the KD19 promotion, hey, that shit was dog shit. But the commercials are great. What's that skit he did with Chris Brown? Ooh, here comes the snake.
Oh yeah, when he did it on that that song, yeah.
Kendrick Lamar probably would have to admit that shit was funny. Like when Drake, when he realizes that he's the man and he don't have to take himself so seriously, because whether you like his music, his persona, he's not a real this. He was on Degrassi. Once he lets that go in one ear and out the other with his persona, even when he makes music, say what you want about the beef. First person shooter mode, some of those lyrics was hitting. I'm one away from Michael, nigga. Beat it, nigga. Beat it. What? Like that was, bro, that was a bar, fam. And it's also true. Like, that's kinda, and I'm not saying they in the same realm at all. Everyone listening, this is a metaphor. It's hyperbole even. That's why Trump got the motion he got. Because he don't give a shit. Like he knows he at the top and he's gonna say what he wants because he don't give a shit. What you gonna do about it?
Yo, man, when you have the platform, when you got the following, confidence just reigns supreme, and that's what he got. And that's why he couldn't lose. Like that battle shit with Kendrick, he wasn't down for long. And honestly, I don't think he actually took it.
Kind of a while.
I wouldn't say. Look, he went quiet for a while, but that was because he didn't want to do what Jay-Z did when he didn't want to do a super ugly. After Ether, he did the response record the Heart Part 6 was. I thought was rushed, but also it was respectable in my opinion. Meaning, I didn't think that it was just like, yeah, I'm bowing out gracefully, and then because like. Yeah, everybody just said the other guy was the winner. So it was like, but he did kind of that bar where he was talking about he planted the evidence and had people. That was all bullshit. They was spying on him. They was doing all the whole controversy, like they stole like personal items from him, and they had this whole thing like kind of like a setup. So he fell right into that trap, and he tried to explain himself out. But to me, that didn't work, and it made him look corny. But people forgot about it because he came back with the Nokia record the next year, and people were like, "Okay, Drake's back," and now he comes back with all this shit.
Best tragedy. He had to respond even though it had been 2 years. But best strategy is, bro, just like keep going, bro. Like just keep going. That's to a lot of people. When you get caught in a thing, if you apologize and it's not sincere, people gonna shit on you. If you just act like it never happened, people gonna shit on you. If you still got motion, you still got a face, you didn't break any laws, you ain't facing no jail time, bro. Just keep going, fam. Because it will be forgotten. Keep going.
In 20 years, 10, 20 years, people gonna look back on it and say like whatever, and they'll be like, not like us. What the fuck is that shit? Why is he singing
They're
about
never gonna
pedophiles?
say they're not gonna do
That song is terrible. Yo, that song is so hard. It's like
that song is in the pop culture.
It's in culture, fam. Like
it's way bigger than rap at this point. It's people who don't give a shit about Kendrick Lamar.
I know how you feel about it, but objectively, bro, it's a
do any of you listen to that shit now?
If it come on the radio or if it's in my playlist, don't skip it. I'm not skipping that or Euphoria.
I like Euphoria, but
Euphoria is a better song. It's always been a better song to me, but like I'm not gonna skip Not Like Us.
I mean, Eat the Grams was alright too. I ain't gonna lie. Even though it was kind of like, damn, you're going hard there, homie.
But when it comes to like beef stuff outside of just Drake and Kendrick, I don't care what popular consensus are. Certain musicians to me make better songs overall, even if a person that they're going up against is a better lyricist. Like that's why when you look at Jay-Z and Nas, like there's a ton of people that's gonna tell you Nas is the greatest rapper of all time, the greatest New York rapper. He won the beef XYZ, but like mainstream appeal, people will listen to a whole record more than a Nas one. And like you said, in time, you kind of just like forget about that shit. Even Jay-Z will acknowledge, man, I got stronger after Ether type shit. But like, I saw that stadium tour. You know what I'm saying?
I will say this: Hove is Hove. We love him. You put Ether on, he gonna cry in the corner because that shit hit you here. See, there's one thing, and that's what people
does it?
Like.
He brought Nas out on stage. I don't think it hurt him. That shit,
yo, Ether's in your soul. There's a lot. Everyone can have money.
Man. I mean, break it down bar for bar. It's not good. That's some childish shit. You look like a camel.
I'm gonna say this as a child.
Fuck out of here, bro.
When I was a child who couldn't grasp Ether, cultural zeitgeist, bro. When you destroy somebody you beefing with, they call it ethering somebody, bro. It's a
that's what I was
it's a verb.
That's what I was telling him. I was telling you this like 2 weeks ago. It's a verb now. Okay. It's something you do. It's not just a word. It's something you do to a person.
Yo, Jay and them was saying pause and no homo before anybody else. So what?
Yeah, bro, but who cares? The context of it is saying a phrase.
Yeah, nobody knows why. Yeah. Nobody. I haven't heard somebody say ether in years.
Come on, Hughes.
Come on. When was the last time somebody got ethered? Come on, fuck out of here,
bro. It's the fact that it is a thing, though, fam. Like
it was a thing. It was a thing.
It's such a thing that if a child of my age range would say it, some of them wouldn't even have the context of what they're talking about. But it became a cultural.
They have no idea what ether is.
I was supposed to
they
set
have
up
no
a
idea. It was a great song. It was a great moment for someone who at that point Hove was like Drake, like he was untouchable. He was just untouchable, and that shit just clipped him. And to this day, it just hurts. It hurts.
Have you guys watch Marvel movies?
Sure.
Off the top of your head, do y'all remember Whiplash, the main antagonist from Iron Man 2?
From Daredevil. Yeah.
No, from Iron Man 2.
Oh, yeah. Victor Calamingo, played by Mickey Rourke. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, yeah, he was in the hospital bed.
Most people couldn't tell you the plot of Iron Man 2, let alone Whiplash. But he said a line when he fought Tony at the Grand Prix. He lost that fight, obviously, but he made Tony Stark look vulnerable. So when Iron Man goes to visit him in Holding, he goes, make God bleed, people stop believing in him. Then there's blood in the water, and then the sharks come. Bro, Whiplash ain't been mentioned in the movie since, but humbling Tony in phase 1 of the MCU stuck with him forever, fam. Like, all you gotta do, if you make God bleed, people stop believing in him, bro. And that's what Ether did, bro. Like, Ether made people go, Hey, at the end of the day, Jay-Z is Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We're not arguing that. Jay-Z
We
funeral
love him.
probably
He's
gonna be
great.
more. Yeah, it's gonna be probably more populated than a president's funeral. But everybody gonna go, man. But you remember Ether though? Remember?
Ether got in his soul.
Yeah, bro. It was a moment.
Are you a big Marvel fan?
Hell yeah.
All right, give me your top 3 movies.
Oh man, I practice this one a lot. Arguably one of the greatest superhero movies, period, Marvel or not, Captain America, Winter Soldier.
Oh godly. Top tier. Top freaking. Anytime that comes on, it gets 10 minutes of my life.
Bro, I don't care what part it's at. I'm gonna watch it. My dad actually
I
was
never seen it
when they filmed the scene with Nick Fury.
You never seen Winter Soldier?
Bro,
I didn't watch any of the Captain America movies. I have to go revisit.
Yeah. Man,
that
Winter Soldier,
bro. Go watch them. Cause it's the OG.
Sure.
Iron Man,
EP?
man. It's a great story, bro.
Which one?
Iron Man 1, 2008. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Now this one's always this one will switch depending on my mood. The first Avengers, because as a comic book fan, the characterization of those characters was so good. And then Infinity War. Look, Endgame was the big coup de grace, but Infinity War, boy.
Man, when that shit came out, I heard aren't they going to bring them back out just so we can get ready for Doomsday?
They said they were going to bring out at least Endgame with added footage that connects it to Doomsday.
Okay. Yeah.
So whenever them tickets go live, let's go because I'm in there, bro.
What is your take on Black Panther 2?
3.
Oh
wait,
the one with Shuri.
See, I had a biased perspective and I gave it a lot more credit because as a comic book fan, I knew eventually Shuri would become Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
My issue with that film was they put Chadwick Boseman on this pedestal of godhood, where as a thespian, as an actor, I wouldn't think he would want his role to be considered irreplaceable. He's a student of the arts. His family said that he wouldn't want this. Then William Hurt, who played Thunderbolt Ross, passes. They replaced him with Harrison Ford immediately.
And yes, in part 3 for the Hulk, right?
I'm like, okay, it felt like, not to say Chadwick didn't deserve memoriam. It's like they pandered to black people.
Ooh.
To be like, hey, we would never replace Chadwick Boseman. Anybody else? But like Jonathan Majors gets into some controversy and get his ass out of here. So it's just like, when do we replace people? And y'all did all of that to announce Black Panther 3.
Yeah,
and we have a new T'Challa. And I'm just like, Ryan Coogler and Marvel had to backtrack, redo the script, change direction when we lost Chadwick to incorporate this completely new brother. Just recast it, man. It's okay. Nobody would have been mad, bro.
Nobody would have been mad, and they really blew the whole Black Panther. Like Black Panther 2 should have been a $2 billion movie.
Mm-hmm.
And right, listen, if Batman and Superman can be recasted, why the hell can't Black Panther be recast? Like, we got more than one black actor, right? Like, it just made no sense. And now BP2 was so corny and no one ever rewatches it. Now Wakanda's like Memphis, right? It's just another place now. No one cares about it no more.
Yeah, like the legacy of this story has been diluted with like pandering to blacks just for y'all to go on this tirade of canceling almost every black project.
Every black show, I know.
Yo,
like
let's cancel Wonder Man. Let's cancel Blade.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I honestly, when they said they was going to do Blade, I was like, y'all not going to do Blade. Blade is too niche of a character for the Marvel space right now. Even though you got people like Ant-Man and like movies like that, but Blade, they was never going to do Blade justice.
You know what I'm saying? It just never was. A series would have been better.
A series would have been better with Blade, because Blade is a dope ass character, but he's very like, you got to really like narrow that shit down.
Yeah, because everyone always looks like at Fox's X-Men and Sony Spider-Man. Yeah, this was the pioneer of superhero movies getting taken seriously. I'm like, Hey, bro, 1999's Blade would like to have a word with y'all, bro.
Like, I don't understand how people just. Well, I mean, I know why they do it, but it's like that fucking first Blade with Deacon Frost and like that shit was incredible.
There will be times when I'm in traffic, I'll see somebody do something stupid, and I go, "Motherfuckers always want to ice skate uphill." Like I just quote that out of nowhere, bro. Like that movie was legendary, bro.
Yo, Blade 1 and 2 were some of the greatest times ever, yo.
Up there.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
But yeah, Marvel trying to bounce back. We'll see what Doomsday
We'll
did.
see what they did. Yeah, I mean, Doomsday has. I mean,
Spider-Man got them $1 trillion already.
Sure.
So financially, they not hurting. It's just what is the
impact
quality
wise
of the product? Yeah, right. Just like music, just like sneakers. It's not surprising for a Disney movie to make money, but what was the impact? Like, are we going to be talking about this in a year?
Exactly, 100%.
Yeah. On that note,
what you got here?
One more topic. Well, no, I'm listening to y'all because I'm not. Yeah, I'm definitely not like y'all. But my favorite Marvel movie was Ant-Man. So Guardians of the Galaxy or Ant-Man. I always found those two entertaining.
Guardians is good.
Yeah,
and
Guardians is good.
I did like the what do they call it, the Indian guy, Eternals. I think that was called, right?
Okay, you're in a minority on that one.
I did like that movie for some reason. It had a wholesomeness to it that I appreciated.
If you're not like invested in the MCU or in comics, I'm not surprised you would. You know,
I'm not really into the Spider-Man movies either. I can't watch them for some. They're boring to me, all of them, except for the first two maybe. But like,
we talking about the Tobey Maguire ones or the new ones?
All of them really. Like I did,
even from the 2000s, like back in the day.
I never really.
Yeah, that Tobey Maguire was off the chain. Spider-Man.
I like the Black Spider-Man. What's his name?
Venom.
Yeah, they like those movies. They were pretty good. Anyway,
man, Sam Raimi cooked with them movies, man.
Yeah. Anyway, what you got, Hugh?
AOC is freezing her eggs. Now, look.
That's your girl, H. Is she married?
So, yeah, she's married to. I think they got married or engaged. She married some ginger dude, or she's engaged to some ginger guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't care about all that. I'm just saying it's interesting because I caught her little Instagram live where she was like injecting herself and stuff like that with the hormones, and I was asking around about this, like trying to understand female reproduction and how this shit works with the eggs freezing and all that shit. Like, why is that such a big issue? And it's crazy because, women. You think about like. We work with women, right? A lot of us. Mm-hmm. And if they decide to start a family, it just flip-flops their whole life.
100%.
Right? Yeah, and that's what she was talking about in the video.
How old is she?
She's 36.
Damn, she only 36?
Yeah, she's starting to get up there.
She's been around for a while though.
She got elected to Congress when she was 28.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So so I thought it was interesting. And then she said she's going to document the whole process on Instagram or wherever on social media. She did her first injection.
That's what people want to see. You document your life. Like, listen. I'm not. I like I say, I'm not in politics, right? Where we from, politics is our local news. So we grew up in it. What is gained by doing this? I'm just curious. Like, what is gained?
Well, number one, this is the way people kind of engage with celebrities and politicians now. Like, it's the soundbite, it's the clip, it's the live stream. So the fact that people are watching this and trying to understand it, and her addressing an issue that affects all women, I found it intriguing. Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
And the fact, like her just doing it all and seeing how difficult this process is pretty cool to watch. And she had mentioned in one of the things, I did a little more research on it. She mentioned that her insurance doesn't even cover this. So
damn, she's coming out of pocket for it.
Yeah, and I know how much it costs doing this thing. It's like between $3,000 and $4,000. Yeah, $3,000 and $4,000
per session.
No, to get just the process to get it all done. And insurance doesn't cover it. So, and it's funny how the Republicans are like, we got to make more kids and stuff. So, you don't want women to Like, so whatever. Like to have, more reproductive resources, I guess, that's covered by insurance, but whatever. I just thought it was interesting. I didn't know, like, if there's. Do you guys have any opinion on this? Like, do you be up in women's
Um,
vaginas trying to figure out what goes on?
wow. No, but in relation to a lot of other women that have professional careers, a lot of them go without having children because the leave, the multiple medical visits, the cost. Like
Yeah.
they have to factor that. Like you said, a guy, we shoot from the hip, we do our thing,
Literally.
and hey man, we go to a
We're
couple of
back.
Mars classes, we buy pickles and peanut butter, rub a couple feet, and like we're good to go. But a woman's body goes through this radical change. They have to take off from work, they have to schedule
Mhm.
appointments. There's that huge
Yeah.
fear of baby not coming to term. You could
Yeah.
die giving birth. It's not as common as it once. You could
100%.
die. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
Can you imagine having sex with somebody and they go, oh, by the way, there's a possibility you could die if
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So the things that we don't think about, if we have a kid, we're gonna get a couple of weeks of paternity leave, get used to
Mhm.
this little crying, pooping thing, and then we back at it like
Go right
crackheads.
back at it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's make another one.
We don't have postpartum depression. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's a thing. Yeah, I heard
So
about it.
imagine having all of these things to contend with. Oh, by the way, I have to vote on laws that's going to shape the American people.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So then they have to be faced with a choice of start a family, the American dream, especially if they well to do, like, hey, I can introduce a child to a good life, maybe something that I didn't have.
Hmm.
Or just, hey man, I just gotta be a spinster because I got a job to do and I know I won't be able to have a smooth pregnancy. So it's impactful, man. And she could make a statement towards,
That's a good point.
she could
Great
also
point.
make a statement to show Congress, hey, look what I had to do to start a
Mm.
family. We need to start
Yeah.
passing some things that's going to help the average American conceive a child in this world that we supposed to be governing. So
Yeah.
What they the Family Leave Act, but I think that was out like 82 or like it's somewhat they need to probably update it
yeah,
and
it needs some,
Yeah.
it needs some
because
amendment.
times have definitely changed, and that's a good point. And she's a very skilled politician. Now that you cannot deny that she has really tapped into how to leverage her fame and success. And she's very good at being a politician. She's got a really bright future if she wants to continue doing this.
Yeah.
Because like you said, maybe when she has her kids, she's like, I'm not doing this shit no more. Like I just want to raise my family. I might write a couple books, do some podcasts, might even come on this show and like she just go about her life. It's AOC's interesting. She's a star. There's no doubt about it. She's a star in politics. Flat
She's a
out.
little flip floppy lately. Trying to. She needs to learn better. Like she's not good at being a shady politician. She's very transparent when she's lying, or she's trying to like not make a comment. That's what I've noticed more recently because she has like had some gaffes and flip flopped on
Yeah.
certain things that she was again. The whole Israel thing and all that. But I get it because you have to appeal to both sides. There's money involved. There's all types of shit. But like, it's. I've always had a little more faith in her to be like the keep it real type of person, and she hasn't been that type.
Sure.
And I mean, but you learn Nancy Pelosi
In that
mentored
game,
her.
yeah.
So, yeah. So you got
Bernie Sanders did, right?
no Pelosi and Bernie. So she got
Pelosi.
yeah. She's out there touring with Bernie when they do their thing. But she learned a lot from Nancy Pelosi about being level headed, even keeled, whatever, appealing to both sides. Even though one side doesn't like her, but they work with her. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just thought this was an interesting topic. Shout out to the women who are managing through these times when you have to do things like freeze your eggs. Like I understood it. At one point we were researching that and looking at it, but it's a tough thing to do. And then you got to think, am I going to do a surrogate? Am I going to go ahead and carry the baby myself? And that all costs money. Surrogates like $200,000.
Man,
Yeah.
some people that was the plot of that movie Baby Mama. People were inspired to be like, yo, you can get how much for being pregnant? Shit, I was gonna do that anyway. Run that baby, fool.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It is what it is. Yeah. There was that Dejanay Carrington, who, by the way, is a very beautiful woman.
She's
The
a
one
very
that
beautiful lady.
fouled the shit out of Sophie Cunningham, and then screamed white privilege on the internet, which I thought was interesting.
What was the whole? I saw it, of course. And it's so funny you say that. The WNBA is like
fucking shit show.
it is the most polarized
battleground for gender politics right now.
Yeah, like and it's actually some great basketball. Like I was watching the game maybe last week. It was New York versus Seattle, right? And
Seattle
Breonna Stewart was Seattle.
Seattle sucks. Yeah.
Breonna Stewart was just cooking. She was cooking. Actually, she is probably my favorite player to watch. She's a beast. And like the game was so good. Like the spacing, the back doors, the passing, it was so good. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, sans all the drama outside of this league is in such good hands. If they could just like get rid of all that other stuff, which is corny, but it's popular, especially on the social media side of stuff. WNBA is, from a value aspect, it's only going to go up, right?
Yeah.
The Cleveland just got a new team, right? The Sirens.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They're doing expansions like crazy. I know, like
the
Golden State is an expansion team, and they're rolling them out.
They're doing really good. It's just they got to get rid of all this political shit. Like,
I ain't mad at. I'm very critical of Caitlin Clark for not being as outspoken, but she has been talking a little bit more now. But her teammate, that Sophie Cunningham girl, ain't helping her with her bullshit, and her coach is just terrible, and their staff is just terrible at articulating these issues because they stand on one side. They're more on.
But Hugh, listen, I'm here to play basketball. Listen,
I know. Shut up and dribble, right?
No, but literally, like, I'm here to play ball. My personal shit is my personal thing. Why is Caitlin Clark asked to be freaking?
They're not asking her. Why? They're not. They're people. Her fan base, the fan base that she attracts, does this. When Fox News, every time Caitlin Clark gets a technical foul or gets hit or whatever, Fox News does a segment on it. Every time Sophie Cunningham, that hurts. That hurts because now
that's not her doing that. That's that political zeitgeist bullshit. Well, and it's like I just want to play ball.
Come on, like when LeBron, like this is what they do to LeBron. They do that to LeBron too.
LeBron loves the shit because he loves the attention. So he likes going on. Yo, I'm voting for Hillary. Like, and I don't care, bro. Like, yo, I like you because you play ball. All right, you're a hell of a ball player. I've been watching you since I was 20. You know what I'm saying? But why would I care who you're voting for? Like, when did that even become a thing?
I said that on Instagram in that little notes section. I was like, I miss the days when we didn't know who people voted for, bro.
I don't care.
Thank Trump for that. That ain't.
No, that's not. No,
LeBron's
that's not,
fault.
no.
That Trump did that.
No.
I mean, I'm not saying it's LeBron's fault, but it's like
that ain't Trump. That's people. That's people minding their own damn business. That's social media. No.
When a bunch of niggas is running around wearing red hats like this that say MAGA on it, you know who they voted for.
But yeah, that's
their problem.
They're wearing it after the election.
That's endorsing your party. Like that's no.
The motherfuckers in office. Motherfuckers is still wearing that hat. It has signs out in front of their house and saying 2028. That's you're still. That's a culture. That's culture now. That's culture. So this culture that she brought, and that's not her fault. I'm not blaming Caitlin Clark. I'm not blaming. I never did. But that culture that she brings in and does not chastise or denounce hurts her. And I mean, as far as like who she can carry, because a lot of people, and I watch a lot of WNBA like content creators, men and women.
Sure.
They're like, yo, I'm just talking about ball, and y'all in my comments talking about she's the best when she just went 1 for 20, and fouled out the game and got her 8th technical.
So she's polarizing.
She's polarizing in the sense that I say this. She's not. I don't think she deserves to be the face of the league, number one. Number two, she's just not that good as people say she is.
Wait a minute. Push back on that. Okay. Push back. Now, Okay, she drops like 25 a game. So you saying she whack? Or you saying she's whack, or she's not that great?
She's not that great.
Is she a top 10 player? Is she a top 10 player in the league? How about that?
In the league right now?
Yeah.
Yes, today.
I'd give her. Yeah, if you look at WNBA is a little different, but
you got
to
give it to her.
I'll give her.
Right, so she's a top 10 player in the league now. So you're thinking, well, she doesn't deserve all the credit, or she doesn't deserve the love, or the respect, or the attention, or
I
what?
didn't say that.
What is your?
I don't think she deserves to be on a pedestal.
So
when her teammate is outperforming her,
not to speak for you, but you feel like there's an artificial push.
Oh yeah, it's a media push. Media puts her every time she does good. It's magnified 10 times more. Like the way Sean talks about her, like, oh, she's the first person to fucking do 20 and 10 X amount of times. I'm like, yo, Paige did it this year. Olivia Miles is doing it again. I'm like, these records that we're talking about, they're not untouchable. They just haven't been touched because the game was played a little differently over time. Like when you guys, you brag about how much Jordan scored and shit, and I always compare him to Bernard King, right? And I'm like, Bernard King could have done the same thing, and if he had a better team. And you was like, oh no, Jordan was magical. He jumped over cartoon monsters and shit. This player
don't you disrespect Space Jam in front of me, goddammit.
Whatever. But I'm just saying,
not on his 30th
James
anniversary.
Harden,
you're not gonna do that.
Donovan Mitchell. This brother's dropping 30 points a game every night. SGA. This brother's doing the same thing Jordan did with more finesse, more style, and winning chips too. So it's like, except for James Harden, but you know what I mean? Like this guy's on playoff teams that are doing the same thing, if not better. I'm talking about more assists, more rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Than Jordan. And y'all sit here like Jordan was the best because he won. I mean, I'm not getting into that whole argument.
But see, that's different though, bro, because people comparing Caitlyn to like Asian, like you said, Olivia, people who are active with
her. Olivia's better than her.
Right. See,
Paige is better than her. Paige is better.
With averaging more points. But here's the thing, I'm working with you here. You're comparing Jordan to modern day players in a completely different game. The Caitlyn narrative comes into play with people who are rubbing elbows with her actively now.
Yeah, I get it. But also historically, like she would be like if she came along in the 90s or the early 2000s or even like the 2010s in the WNBA, she would have been a phenom, but nobody would have gave a fuck. The only reason she's popular is because Angel Reese sassed her and that shit. That's the only reason, Doug.
Hubert Mozak.
Do not tell me, because they tried to give me that bullshit argument about her having the most points in college
history. Of any collegiate player, men or women.
Kelsey Plum had that record before
gives her some hype.
Doug, Kelsey Plum had that record before her. And
guess
Kelsey Plum is playing. It stood for 10 years. It stood for 10 years.
But listen,
nobody gave a fuck when Kelsey did it. Nobody gave a fuck about when Kelsey did it. They only gave a fuck when Angel Reese did this to her. And she was like, that's the girl who scored the most. Nobody gave a fuck about no Caitlin Clark scoring more points in college.
Don't do that.
I watch college hoops. College women's hoops.
That's not true. And she had the number. Anytime her games were on, it'd be 20, 30 million people watching it.
The college games?
Yeah,
after that whole, and Angel Reese too.
No, even before that. But now the Angel thing took it to another level.
Only thing. When LSU
come on, Hugh. You don't have to like her. I get it.
I'm not saying I don't like her. I'm saying
I get it. You don't like her. I get it. I get she doesn't talk about political stuff.
No.
She's the bottom line, bro. And she did come at the right time. I'm not disputing that.
It was timing.
Right. Yeah, I'm not disputing that. But timing is one thing. Grabbing that shit by the neck and being the face of a whole industry means something.
No, yeah.
Now, is Asia Wilson a better basketball player? Possibly. Okay. But guess what? If Asia Wilson walked past me right now, no one would know her. Caitlyn's the face of the damn league. It's not about points. See, you guys are too focusing on stats, and those are cool. Those are cute.
No. It's not about stats. She don't have no rings either. But like, if you think about the context of this, think about nobody cares.
No, see, you get to the weeds.
Okay, wait. Well, okay.
Them tweets.
I'm not going to bring up MJ, but either way.
Because you're naming icons. No, the problem is you're naming icons.
Asia Reese has the same notoriety, but she gets a lot of hate. She gets way more hate than Caitlyn.
Angel's a big part of why the league's blown up too. Don't dispute that.
But look,
there's no disputing that.
Look at who brings the league together and who doesn't bring the league together. Caitlyn's image and stuff. Yeah, she's a hooper and all that stuff. But her attitude on the court sucks. She's a flopper. She obviously doesn't produce. She doesn't produce
everyone
as much as she
flops,
could be.
Hugh. This is
okay,
fucking
now
basketball.
Everyone flops. God, I have a text message thread with him and Sean. They be sending me little clips of LeBron flopping. This is your GOAT.
Everybody flops.
Okay, now everybody flops. Okay, it's fine.
SGA is a two-time MVP, about to be a 3-time MVP. He literally flops, and that's okay. It's part of the game.
It's part of the game.
That's all.
Part of the game, but it's fine. I'm not gonna. All I'm saying is,
my brothers, I respect both of y'all opinions, but as I will say this, the fact that the issue, at least with me, I can't speak for my brother. The fact that you said that's the only reason is crazy.
Yeah, like that just sounds so personal. It sounds
it's not personal. It's dude. Look at where we're at politically and racially and culturally in this country. She represents the great white hope of for the WNBA. Before it was just a league of rough-looking white girls and black lesbians and some pretty black chicks that hoop, right? And now she's like this Midwest average-looking, if that person that's like hooping out of control. Yeah, she can shoot. She does all these things. She's good, but she does not. Again, if that whole thing did not happen between her and Angel Reese, she would just be whoever the fuck she is now. Whoever the fuck.
Yeah, see,
whatever.
Now,
and it's gonna come
you
out.
Said that. Weren't you? We was feeling you. We was feeling you.
You lost me there, bro.
But then you say, "I'm only read." Now, come on, bro. Now you just like revisionist history, and now
she's gonna have to win some chips for me to believe it. She's gonna have to win an MVP. Nobody gives a shit. She's the face.
I mean, listen. See, I think you're trying to equate the face of the league has to be the person who wins.
Yeah. No, it has to be the person who best represents the league.
I don't think that's the case.
Paige Beckers, Olivia
is a nice
Miles,
player.
Angel
They're good
Reese,
players.
They all represent the league very well. And
Caitlyn does it
with the Barbie.
Caitlyn does it.
Like
why doesn't Caitlyn?
She cried.
Yo, Fox News,
bitch?
Bro, hold up.
No. I'm telling you,
before you bring up her bad attitude, we're not gonna act like Angel Reese didn't savage some of her own teammates on public national television.
She apologized.
Everybody got flaws, man.
She apologized.
Yeah, like I don't know. I with you, she's the I equate Caitlyn, and I equate her to Tiger Woods in a way that she's carrying a whole
Tiger Woods. You hear this?
No one gave a shit. No one. No, I'm talking about now. Tiger's the greatest golfer ever. That's got nothing to do with that. He's the greatest golfer.
Debatable. Well, but no, I mean, depending on the eras, I think yes, in modern day, he's the greatest. I think skill wise too. Though. No, skill wise. Yeah, he's the greatest.
He's the fucking listen. He might be a terrible human. He might be whatever he is. As far as on that golf course,
I would definitely have to argue errors because you got Phil Mickelson, you got Arnold Palmer, you got some goats.
Yeah,
Jack is great. Jack is great. I love Jack.
I said Phil Jack. That's
Tiger. Okay, but what I'm saying is,
you got this weird bias. I never know. I mean, look. Sorry, I'm gonna go back to this MJ shit. MJ never won the most chips and all that shit, but y'all put him on this pedestal that's above like other athletes. You're saying that these other athletes have all these accolades.
You can't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You always just say this guy
you just contradicted yourself. You just contradicted yourself. It's about the quality of the chips because there's more people that got more masters than Tiger. But you said we saying GOAT. It's the quality of the chips, bro.
I think Jordan played in the weak era. There's no quality in any of those chips. You beat Clyde Drexler and fucking Charles Barkley and Dan Marley. Okay.
So we about to shit on Charles Barkley now, man?
Is he better than Kevin Durant and Steph Curry? Come on, these are the people LeBron beat in the finals. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
So that's what you using that as a measuring stick. Like Jordan lost to those people.
Jordan never made it to that level to lose to good people in the finals.
All right, man. The point you just made is LeBron got there and lost. Okay, like we talking about quality of chips.
It's about making it up there. It doesn't matter.
It's not. You know it's not.
It doesn't
matter.
You know
that's not what it's
about.
I 100% agree. Caitlyn has taken advantage of the boom, the social media boom. She came at a brilliant time.
She's not. No, she doesn't.
She helped usher it in before her and Andrew got there. They was taking
she's one of the biggest thing. The league, the WNBA actually owes her. They owe her.
I know
whatever she's getting paid. She's
not
vastly
a
underpaid.
Good representative. She's not the face of the league because she doesn't really rep the league like that,
brother. Let me ask you a question, H. Can I ask you a question? Mm-hmm. Reps the league in your opinion, and what do they do to rep said league? I'm curious.
Who does to rep said league?
Whoever you think should be the face. Because I have an idea of the face of the league, so I would like to hear yours.
I think, and this is the way I look at it, that they, in every aspect embrace like the culture of the league, and and I think Caitlin is doing this now. I don't know if you all watched that WNBA All-Star. I did. She was very chummy with a lot of the other players. She put that whole like sisterhood mentality out there and articulated a few times. She took pictures next to our former black president, which her fan base did not like. So that was a good positive thing for the league. I think she did a lot of good things then, and she's starting to change her tune a little. And again, being a little more outspoken, less whiny, like when she gets these technicals and all that shit. Right before All-Star break, she was spiraling out of dog. Come on, crying about every call, like playing shitty all July. Like you watched the stuff. I watched it. She's kind of gotten that out of her head, and I think now, like her friend on the team, that Sophie Cunningham, is really taking advantage or taking the brunt of the scrutiny when it comes to the politics involved in this, and letting the team play now and all that bullshit. But it's like, I think she has a lot of growth to do. I don't think she's as good as she could be, but also I know how she got to the position, and know everybody's in denial of that for some reason, that Angel Reese created her, but it's fine. It's fine. You want to say that she's so amazing.
Question, though.
I don't even know what your fucking. What was your question?
Exactly.
Who's the face of the league for you?
You have Caitlin Clark derangement syndrome, fool.
Right now.
He hates Kate.
I don't hate Caitlin Clark. I like it. I don't think the WNBA has a face right now of a person that they could say is like, this defines us. I would almost say, like, if you're talking about the culture of the league, I'd say maybe I'm an Angel Reese fan, but I think that she embraces like the whole like the sisterhood aspect of the league more so. Like her choice of endorsements, the fact that she has her own signature shoe, she does all these things. So she's up there as far as that, like skill wise. Look, Angel needs to, I don't know what's going on right now, but she can't shoot for shit. Like, how did your shot get worse over time? Like, that shot is so ugly.
So that's who you think the face of the league should be, because she got a signature.
I didn't say no. I think that she's closest to it as far as somebody who represents the culture of the league and the ideals that the league tries to set forward as far as sisterhood and all that stuff. I don't really see. I see a lot of great players, but not a lot that are that outspoken on social media or media in general, right? Like besides Angel. And then on the opposite side, you have like a Sophie Cunningham, and then you have like Asia Wilson. I know she's out there, but
she's very outspoken.
No, I know that. I'm saying I know I know that. But she doesn't appeal to the wider fan base. Like, I think there's a stigma with that.
Hold on. She don't do what?
The wider fan base. She doesn't appeal to them. There's no.
So somebody, the face of the league, got to have a real wide fan base. Is what you're saying?
You have to look. There's with any person. I said, okay.
You know anybody like
that? Angel Reese. I'm talking about who embodies. I said that somebody who embodies the league as the culture of the league and all that. Which what's her name doesn't, but she's starting to. Caitlin Clark
taking pictures with your goat that you love so much.
Who? Caitlin?
Yeah. I ain't seen no pictures with her and Braun.
Oh, because Angel be out there dissing Braun all the time.
Yeah, that shows that's somebody who I want to represent the face of the league.
It shows
Caitlin's bad attitude. I don't see her out here going, yeah, KD, shut your Apache beard ass up. That's why
she said that they scream racism. They say that.
Wait, she said what? Man. What happened?
There was
Angel
a moment.
said that about Braun?
there was
No,
a
no,
moment
no.
when Caitlyn took a picture with Braun and Angel was like, Jordan better than your ass anyway, basically. I'm
What?
paraphrasing. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Angel
and
very old school. She likes the '90s
so
players
like
But why
we
did
just
she? I
pop
don't get why she.
because
Why
that's
did she
what she
say that?
we
does.
had a little beef with Caitlyn at that
Yeah,
time. Man,
yeah.
we just
I know.
parted.
I know.
I'm a man. I'm a man. I'm not going to be the most invested in WNBA, brother. Like, not because it's not worth it. Hey, it's for everyone, but I know the particular audience skews away from me.
Okay.
I'm here for the Discord. I love Angel Reese. Bayou Barbie, Baltimore's own. You know
I
what I'm
got. You
saying?
see, I got the Barbie. It's
But I'm
beautiful.
just trying to get H
I got mine
for
too.
those at
Yeah, you
home.
see, you open
I'm
it.
just doing some inquisitive probing because I'm just like to boil down this woman's entire impact in women's sports
I
to a
never
beef she
said,
had in bro. You did. You said she'd be nothing but you literally said that though,
dog,
bro.
but
You actually said that out of
that
your
was the
A
mouth.
few times. A
catalyst.
few times.
That is the catalyst. You can't not say that wasn't the catalyst.
No.
Not her being the
That's just a
highest
minor. That's a
scoring
blip in it.
collegiate
That's a.
athlete of all
Because
time.
her breaking Kelsey Plum
No,
had
brother,
that record
forget
for
Kelsey
10 years.
Plum, male or female, highest scoring collegiate basketball.
Yeah, wasn't that Kelsey Plum before her? Didn't Kelsey Plum have that record before her?
I couldn't tell you, and it's the fact that I can't tell you shows how more impactful Caitlyn is with it
But
right now.
nobody
Man.
cared about that
Bingo.
record.
But
Dog,
they care
Bingo.
now, brother.
I know.
okay,
I know.
you
Come
know,
on, Hugh. Like,
she
yeah.
got the record after the Angel Reese beef.
I'm
Remember, they played
bro.
one more year of eligibility, and then they got
No. Angel left a year earlier than Caitlyn, didn't she? No, she
they
didn't
were still,
leave.
they
Wait,
played
no,
again in the tournament.
LSU got knocked out earlier than
Yeah.
Iowa did.
Bro, like
No, LSU won in 2020.
They won the chip,
Three.
and then the next year after, LSU lost in like the Elite Eight, I think, and Iowa went to the Final Four.
bro, this is like somebody saying Larry Bird wouldn't be shit without his beef with Magic Johnson, the competitive streak, bro. This is crazy, brother. Like, what did she do to you, fam? Like,
they just a lot, but it's a lot of people online that just don't like Caitlyn, and it's super weird because it's like she's an incredible player. She's literally an incredible player.
You could dislike her as a person. You might think that new signature shoe. I personally think, man, that signature shoe getting a whole lot of push from Nike. There's a couple other women with signature shoes. Like, look, you can have all these personal opinions, but like certain things we talking here, like, and shorty's, like you said, a wide range of appeal. Whether they backing her because they want to prop her up to act as an echo chamber for their red hat wearing beliefs, they might legit be, man, high selling WNBA jersey, bro. Man, I know dudes out here wearing too small fever jerseys. Now they wear Chicago Sky jerseys too. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just like,
when she goes to like when she plays the Wizards, don't they have to go to Verizon Center because the stadium is so packed? Like that's cool. She's just she's a special lady.
Now, look, what's that gonna look like in 10 years, bro? I can't tell you, bro, but
can't tell you. No.
Man, they was taking charter buses to games at one point, fool. And now look, it's hard to split hairs because they came in at the same time. They could have both had a titanic impact on each other career, but for you to say one completely made the other, bruh, I'm not saying you wrong. I just got a couple asterisks to add behind that thing. Shout out to both of those ladies. I would say shout out to both of the people that endorse them, but if you bring in politics and your racial views into it, you should. But
so I gotta correct the record. Talent? I'm gonna correct the record real quick. Kelsey Plum held the women's record, not the all-time. Pete Maravich did.
Hence why I kept mentioning both genders, bro. That alone, bro, that's a monolithic reference. She is depending on coochie or dingling. She got the most points, fam.
And Kelsey Plum is a good player too.
Kelsey Plum is a phenomenal
beast, right?
Future Hall of Famer.
Future Hall, she's
outperforming Caitlyn this season too.
You had to throw that in. And we glad you did the
it's
research.
the truth.
But it's just
I'm sorry, it's the truth.
Nah, bro. Like, and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I just gave a lot of people credit
Yeah,
I
she
hear you,
outperformed
man.
McKinley. She Caitlin. I'm trying to find the mixed list. It looks like Kelsey Plum. Yeah, she was like just behind Pete Maravich and somebody else. So she was like 3 or 4. I can't find a list that just shows men and women together. I could
Pistol
probably.
Pete was a bad man. That's a
Yeah,
bad man.
man. Pete
Bad man.
Maravich. Yeah.
We just love Caitlyn.
So is
I
John
just
Havlicek. Did you ever see his
John
stats? And you ever put them side
John
by side with
Havlicek.
Jordan? You ever put
John
them
Havlicek's
side?
a bad man.
Yo, you know what? If you put his combined points that he created next to Jordan's 30 points a game, it's pretty damn close. And he won 8 chips. And he made
Now
as
he did
many
play.
all NBA teams.
Oh my,
So this guy
bro, like,
was
are you
legit.
contractually obligated to spend at least 5 minutes of every pod on Jordan somehow?
No, I'm
I
just
don't think we're
saying.
talking
Yo,
about
We just
LeBron.
talking
this
about
much.
numbers. We just talking about numbers.
Jordan is he's and by the way, Jordan, one of his greatest quotes: "Republicans buy sneakers too."
Too.
Of course
I
they
thought
Man,
do.
Phil
that's
Jackson said that.
Well, they
no.
don't do it
I mean,
anymore.
not.
Yeah. This is a good
Might have been Jordan.
segue. You know, they don't buy the Republicans ain't buying sneakers no more. Because his Jordan 6 Oreo is sitting on the shelves in stores.
No, Republicans are buying sneakers that Republicans want to buy, aka Sophie Cunningham PEs that they swore was her signature shoe.
So there's something on that too. We gotta correct too. There were signature hints on there, so it was a true PE. It wasn't just some colorway they slapped a.
Oh no, like I knew it was.
You talking about the
PE.
pink ones?
I'm talking about how people thought it was a signature shoe.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a signature, just a PE.
No.
So it's a regular model that they put her signature. But they did the ones that released had like her name in it and some fucking like some bullshit. So anyway, let's get into sneakers. Can we talk about sneakers? Because since we do, let's segue.
Well, yeah, but listen, the sneakers is your guys' lane. I wear Avias from Walmart.
No, so. I mean, if you want to stick around and join the conversation, that's fine.
You don't. And I had Avias going crazy at one point.
Yo, Avias, the new. If you do side by side the new Yeezys, are you a big Yeezy fan? That's what I gotta start with.
As a shoemaker, now, some of his more recent antics, question mark. But overall, Ye told me he having a show at Capital One. I'm getting tickets.
Oh, they're having a show at Capital One?
Nah, because if they were, I would be there. I wouldn't be on the spot.
And we would have been there already.
I would have been shit. I moved my whole operation down there to go to that
college
shit.
dropout, the bully. Hey, some skips in there, but I still know him.
What an incredible artist! One of the greatest. He's just an incredible artist. We love him. But his new shoes, if you match those up with the new Avias, they look just alike. Like they're
probably
just
made out of the same material.
Yeah, they're new. What did I call them on social media? I call them new Sauconiacic balance. They're like every generic mesh running shoe. But guess what?
Like a hybrid mashup.
With JD Sports carrying them in stores, bro, they're gonna do numbers, especially if they under $100 price point. They out of here, bro.
So they did. You saw he posted colorways now of these. I'll put them up on the screen.
Yeah, I've seen.
So let me see. These are the colorways. Make them definitely look like. I mean, they look now. They look more like a New Balance or.
If they put the Balenciaga logo and sold them for $700, they'd be in Nordstrom's. They give that kind of vibe.
I
fuck with these now. I didn't like that brown shit that they put out. It looked like doo doo.
That one right there.
This one's fire. Yeah.
If that comes out and it's $50 and I'm in JD Sports, hey, I'm walking out $50 lighter in the pocket.
I'm gonna get every one of these, to be honest with you. I like the way the colors pop on these. I just don't. The whole. Where the fuck did it go? Oh yeah. I don't know. It's a. I mean, this isn't my style per se, but yeah, I mean, with the colors on it, and gives
for those at home, we're looking at the brand new
800.
Yeezy 800.
Yep.
Which I wish he didn't name them 800 because they don't look better than the 700. But it's the same nomenclature that he was doing with Adidas, so it'll get people back in there that was following him when he was with them.
I want to see some kind of innovative design though. Like if he comes out with something cool, I think that's gonna come soon.
I feel like if he pushes it too far, it'll increase the price point where a lot of the novelty will go away. Because a lot of people were copying from his website when everything was $20 off the fact that it was $20.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Name, but my dad bought shit because it was $20.
Does he wear it?
Yes, he'll be every once in a while.
Okay.
He didn't get any of the scripted stuff like the Black Dogs hoodie, but he got the
I
plain
got all
ones.
that shit. Yeah, I got all that shit.
Like my
No,
dad, I think he might still have some pending orders from that era. And this is just a
last year, 2
chargeback.
years ago.
Any day now they'll come. Any day now.
I think I got all my stuff, and they sent me one wrong thing. I don't even know because I bought like $400 worth of shit. And it was like 60 items or some shit, so it was a ton of stuff. But I got most. I got the Sean John stuff. I got the album merch.
I think the Sean John White Lives Matter era is when I stopped ordering. But before that, anytime he had a drop, I was my cart was entering triple digits, even though everything was $20 to give you an indication of what I ordered. Oh, the black sweatsuit. Okay, the gray sweatsuit. Okay, the white sweatsuit. I still wear that stuff sometimes.
I still got. I don't wear none of it. Okay, I got the the grills, bro. You see me?
That's right there is where I drew the line. I had to draw the line on that one.
You draw a line on this? I fuck with them. I've been wearing these.
Before I even was tempted to even like look at them on the site, people were talking about the concerns of like your dental hygiene and stuff, and I was like,
sure.
I don't wear them 24/7. But
they come with a case, like a Yeezy case. Oh, weird.
Little tweezers. I don't know what they're for, but whatever. Yeah.
Probably for hygiene.
I don't know. They look pretty cool. I don't wear them though around regular. I just wear them a couple times a year.
I just got like little cap grills. I can't do I don't do the full set.
This isn't the full. This is top and hat. The bottom, yeah. I've never had grills before. It's pretty cool. Took a while to figure out how to put them in. Yeah, put the silicone shit on them and whatnot. But yeah, let's sidetrack. Sorry, but yeah, like we were talking about last week, how shoes and stuff are sitting now.
Shoes and stuff are shitting now.
Let me take these out real quick. Hold on. Let me talk.
He's Sean Connery.
I'll be right back.
Ironically, you said Sean Connery and he looked like Jaws. That's
who's your favorite?
I'm back.
Who's your favorite James Bond?
Oh man, see, I grew up with Pierce. I respect Sean as the OG, but
Pierce
for modern storytelling, bro, man, I gotta give it a damn.
Craig.
Bro. Yeah,
He's
man,
good.
the man was This man came out Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, No Time, like he bang.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem I have with him is he's too like brute with it. He's not very fly. You know what I mean? But he's more like, I'm gonna shoot you. Like, you know, Sean Connery and them, they be talking to the enemy and shit. Like it's like a chess move. And Daniel Craig, he just pulling out.
It's funny that you mention it. It kind of reminds me like how there's multiple Batmen. Like you look at Keaton, you be like, yo, he's a suave billionaire and he's Batman. When you look at Pattinson, when he's out as Bruce Wayne, anybody with two functional brain cells would be like, motherfucker, you Batman?
That's him. That bad.
Yo, because you brooding and you big as shit. And like, we at this funeral and the dude got a bomb attached to him that says for the Batman. Everyone else logically is running in fear and you walking towards it, bro. You don't know how to be Bruce Wayne. And like, Daniel Craig did not know how to be Bond. He knew how to be 007 real well.
Yeah.
He's all like this man with this 6-foot frame, buff suit that you can't hope to afford, with that Daniel Craig puckered in lip, walk in, be like, oh, so you a spy? What do you mean? Yeah, motherfucker,
he had no blending in ability. It was no blending
like
in.
A brick shit house. You chasing down Africans that do parkour as a white man. Oh yeah, you a spy, man.
Yeah, man. Anyways, yo, I'm gonna step off. Yo.
Okay, all cool. Right, thank you for going. Well,
listen,
State,
bro. This has been real, yo. I love these. This is super great. We figured some things out. That Clayton Clark is the real landmark of the NBA and icon of the NBA. And if you don't want to, I don't even know who Kelsey Plum is. Okay, I don't know who Adrian Wilson is. But if Angel Reese I saw walk into the mailbox, I'm gonna be like, I mean, if Caitlin Clark, I'd be like, oh my god, that's Cece. That's Cece.
We're gonna get you hip that. We're gonna get you up to Asia. We're gonna get you some Asia twos. We're gonna get you, bro.
Yeah, mess. All right, fellas, y'all be good. Love you guys. Peace.
Peace, brother.
Peace out, bro.
All right.
We.